Hello and welcome back to Celeste Talks About the World. This week's topic is a country located in Eastern Europe called Moldova. The capital of Moldova is close to the center of the country and is called Chisinau. With over 13,000 square miles, this country is best known for its wine. Wine is usually made in the homes of everyone in Moldova. Wineries are used for wine that they export to other countries in trading. They're also known for their magnificent religious buildings. Century-old buildings that include many monuments and many historic landmarks. The second largest city is Tiraspol, and the third largest is Balti. During the Ottoman Empire, the country was called Bessarabia, but that changed in 1812 when the Romanians and the Russians took control of the country and remained in control until the end of the First World War. The country then went into the power of the Ukrainians and the Romanians and became a part of their Soviet Union until 1991 when it collapsed. Then it became an independent country and joined the United Nations in 1992. Although Moldova is one of the least traveled countries in Eastern Europe, it has many tourist attractions. One of these tourist attractions is the magnificent field of sunflowers. Another, their weekly delicious meals that are all over the country. Their beautiful monasteries that are centuries old, dating back to medieval times, and something called Orhul Vici, which is a 2,000-year-old complex filled with many landmarks. This country is enclosed to the Ukraine by the north, east, and south, and is separated by a river. And to the west is enclosed by Romania, which is also separated by a different river. Moldova uses a currency called Moldovan leu. One Moldovan leu is equivalent to 0.058 of a US dollar. Fashion in Moldova changes every year. They have very large fashion industries and they're always changing. They do business with dozens of countries in and out of Europe and have very high-end fashion conferences. More traditional fashion and clothing worn in Old Moldova is similar to the stuff worn in Russia and Ukraine. Women used to wear more traditional dresses and men used to wear flowy pants with a plain shirt. Moldova has many allies, one of which is Ukraine and another is Romania, seeing as they're both neighboring countries. Moldova has many international relations and some are official and some are unofficial. With 75% ethnic Moldovans and the rest being Ukraine, Russian, Gagauz, and Roma and Bulgarians, the ethnic groups are not very spread out. The Ukraine Moldovans are the largest minority in Moldova. When it comes to languages in Moldova, there aren't very many. The original Moldovan language is actually Romanian. There's a dialect of Romanian, though, that is Moldovan, and it is currently a dying language in Moldova because generations are not passing them on as well as they used to be. Because of the Black Sea and the location of Moldova, there have both hot and cold weathers. The best time to travel to Moldova is during the sunny season, which is between April and September, although the rest of the year is very beautiful. When it comes to religion in Moldova, they mostly have Orthodox Christianity, which means their religious affiliations are more generalized and not specific to one type of religion, even though they are Christian. More or less than 10% of Moldovans are Christian or something other than. In terms of current events, Moldova is heading toward a presidential runoff. There have been huge protests in Moldova and Romania to demand reunification, and Moldova is stripping their president, who is pro-Russia, of his powers. Traditional music and dancing are very popular in Moldova. It is part of their everyday lives and holidays. Dancing has always been a part of Moldovan life. There are many dishes that originated from Moldova. Dishes such as plasitin, a Moldovan pie, sarmale, stuffed cabbage rolls, and zima, which is a popular Moldovan soup. with chicken. The national dish is porridge. It is called mamiliga and is made from yellow maize flour and is usually served alongside meat or stew. The Soviet Union changed many things for Moldova in the 20th century, one of them being education. The Soviet Union eradicated Moldova's illiteracy rate and after 1940 helped them create many higher education schools. Today, Moldova has a great higher education standing and many higher education schools, such as the Technical University of Moldova and Moldovan State University Agrarian University. Many Moldovan scientists have won international acclaims because of these schools. One of the biggest struggles that this country has had is their leadership and government. One of the biggest issues that this country has faced over the last 30 years is finding a leader that is not related to the Soviet Union and can agree on a constitution that will benefit the people. The economy also began to struggle after the Soviet Union fell apart because many farmers stopped working because of corruption allegations and dislocation. The economy suffered even further when a civil war broke out between a part of Moldova called Transnistria, which houses a lot of industrial businesses. Currently, Moldova has a system of government that allows for a president, a prime minister, a council of ministers, and a numerical legislator. Their president is Igor Dudon, and their prime minister is Ion Chui. This civil war only lasted a short 2 years and was won by Moldova. Transnistria is now an official part of Moldova, even though it is separated by a small river. Moldova, just like any other country, has many holidays, one of which has just passed this last Saturday called Coal City Day. Coal City is a city in southern Moldova, and this holiday is a religious day for non-members and members to join and come have fun and seek enjoyment. Coal City has changed many rulers over its years and has now become an official part of Moldova and its society. They also have many other holidays, such as Christmas, which is a very large holiday in Moldova, and New Year's, which is a big holiday in any place. Okay. They also have a holiday dedicated to wine, one of their biggest profits. National Wine Day is on October 3rd and 4th every year.